What's up guys, I'm Josh Newlin. This is the season finale of my third off-season series. In this video, I'm going to show you guys me running the beep test. I'm going to give you guys an update of what happened this summer, and I'm also going to answer the question of if I do visualization and my thoughts on that.
Josh Newlin keeping an attempt on goal from happening.
Alright boys. So there will be timestamps if you want to skip to either of these three parts. I'm going to start with an update because I should have done this last video. I forgot to. Now I am here back on campus. So my preseason will be starting very soon, and quite a bit happened this summer. As you might already know, I found a UPSL team to train with. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play too many games with them. There was just some roster issues, but I got to train 3 or 4 nights a week with some great players, great coach, guys that all know the game really well, and most of whom are very technical. And I was very blessed to be on the team because this summer we actually won we were regular season winners of our division. So finishing first place, top of the table. Well, at the time the regular season ended, and in America, we have playoffs here. So we went to playoffs for our conference, which is our state of Arizona, and we won. We were all first place regular season and Arizona UPSL conference champions. To be a part of that was really cool. And after winning the conference championship, we made it into the national tournament, but unfortunately got knocked out in the round of 32. Really cool because, to be honest, I've never won anything in my life, especially in the sport of soccer. In high school, I never got to go to the playoffs. My senior year, we didn't win a game. So it was very special, kind of bittersweet that I didn't really get to contribute much to that moment and only got to play, pretty much 1 game with the first team, but still just cool feeling, just being a part of something like that. And I'm sure I will be coming back this winter, maybe get a few games in, hopefully. If not, train as much as I can with them, and probably next summer too. Obviously go for other opportunities as well and try and push into higher leagues, but this is a team that I really enjoy playing with them. Lots of talent and lots I can learn from a lot of the guys on the team being quite a bit older than me. And we have a great coach who has played like 15 years professionally in Liga MX. One of the players won the MLS Cup before, and he's at some local UPSL club, 15 minutes from home. Who would have thought? But great guys to learn from. So training every day, is a challenge, but enjoying it, and I feel like I just have so much passion playing, and coach was always instilling that in me of just have fun out there. Soccer is a party, just enjoy every moment, and if you want to go far, you have to enjoy it because there's a lot you have to go through. So I think it's really prepared me for my senior year. Also the style they have sounds a lot very similar to our new coach going into my senior year, getting new coaches, and I'm excited. I think there's a little bit of pressure, just keep thinking senior year, last season, but again, I just need to have fun, be positive, be confident. I have real belief in my teammates and my coaches, so I'm sure that we will have a great season. I'm sure we will improve. And for the most part, things really couldn't have gone much better going into my senior year, so I'm excited that I can genuinely say that and not feel hesitant or skeptical or kind of scared. Of course, a little bit of nerves, but kind of excited nerves. Just really want to get started and see where things go. With all that said, should have done that last video. Forgot about that. But part of preparing for new season, we're in the beep test. So the one I recorded, this is the second time I've ever ran it. beep test is basically just 20 meters apart. There's also different kinds and all sorts of stuff. The beep test we ran 20 meters apart. Matt Sheldon also ran the same one before, and I got pretty much the same score as him. So 20 meters apart at each beep. You know, you start, you got to get to the next cone by the beep, back and forth as long as you can go. So an endurance test, pretty tough, and maybe the most popular fitness test for soccer or footballers. I'm just gonna show you guys some footage of that, talk again after, and then answer the question.
The multi-stage fitness test will start in 5 seconds. He's British. Ready. Start level 1, 1. Level 1, 2. Start level 5, 1. Level 7, 10. Start level 8, 1. Start level 10, 1. Level 10, 2. Level 12, 12. Start level 13, 1. Level 13, 2. Level 13, 13. Start level 14, 1. Level 14, 2. Level 14, 4. Level 14, 7.
So I got a score of 14-1 on this day. The best I've ever done was like a week before this, 14-2. You know, it was a little hot this day, so it was feeling pretty challenging. You know, this is one of the fitness tests we're gonna have to run this next week for preseason. So wanted to do it a few times just to get the feel for it. You know, a little bit of pacing and just a lot of endurance. It's a tough test, but I recommend it for anyone because almost every club and even college teams seem to do this test. Now is when I would normally go tell you, leave your comments below so I can answer in the next episode, but fortunately this is the season finale of the off season. This will be the last time too I have an off season for college soccer, which is pretty crazy to think about because from here on out it's, you know, trying to go pro, trying to get higher levels. So the question this episode, thank you for asking, just asking about visualization. Do I do it? And I'm also gonna weigh in some of my thoughts on it, of course. Visualization, basically just the practice of, you know, visualizing, you know, you playing in a game or in a practice. You're trying to just literally in your mind, just picture you doing a certain action. It could be, you know, touching it out in front of your right. With your laces, you score top bins in the left far post. And this is something that has gotten really popular the last few years. A lot of high-level athletes talk about how they do it. And it's something I've realized that a lot of times I don't intentionally do it. I don't just go sit in my room, this is my 15 minutes of visualization. I just think about, you know, slide tackling. A lot of times I've just done it, you know, if I'm on the way to a practice and listening to some hype music, I'll just be thinking about making plays. And I've realized like it's more of a way for me to get pumped up. I don't really, when I've done it before, it's not a kind of calm thing and I do it for a long time. It's just kind of like in my mind visualizing these things and it's getting me, you know, hyped up to go play. Whereas a lot of people, when they describe it, is almost kind of like meditation. And I've heard there's certain benefits of it. I think one of the biggest benefits is when you're in training, especially like technical things, it's just visualizing yourself, you know, a few seconds before you start, visualizing yourself doing the movement right. You know, opening your hips up, scanning your shoulders, taking a good touch, making a great crisp pass, but you're visualizing all that in your head. And I think the reason that might work is because mentally that's making you confident, because you're already playing it out in your mind of you succeeding. And also with technique, you know, that's a way of teaching yourself, of just picturing in your mind. Once you have it explained to you and you know you can see it, you just picture in your mind repeatedly, and that's almost a form of practicing. There was a really crazy study, and I'm not going to be totally accurate on the results here, but they compared two groups of people, people that were like amateurs at shooting free throws. One group just mentally practiced shooting free throws. The other group just physically practiced shooting free throws. And I'm not 100% sure, this was in some TED Talk video. If I'll find it, I'll link it. I'm not sure if the physically practice meant like they had a real coach like walking them through the form, or if they just straight up shot them. I think they were just shooting free throws. But the group that just mentally practiced this, I think the time period was about 2 weeks, performed better than the group that just physically shot free throws, which kind of tells you all you need to know right there of this is something you should be doing, and ideally combining both. They're meant to go together. So I think it's useful. I don't like to do it in a way that's like 20 minutes a day and it's some kind of mystical ritual. A lot of times I just like to do it before a game. It gets me hyped up. But I think I also should start intentionally incorporating it here and there before I'm going to do a 1v1 with someone. Let me picture myself performing well and defending them well in a 1v1. Or a shooting drill. Let me picture myself scoring. That's what pro golfers do. When you see them kneel down with a putt and they're looking at the grass, they're just visualizing the ball just rolling in, and it helps. So I think it's useful. And again, something I probably should start doing more of. So thank you for your question, I appreciate it. Now, with this being the finale, I'm not gonna, if you put a question down there, I'm not gonna unfortunately make a whole video response. But just like always, any questions you have, I'll reply. I'll do my best to give you the best answer I can. And that's whether you reach out to me. Lots of people DM me on Instagram. If you're more comfortable with that, go ahead. Or you can leave it in the comments. But either way, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this off-season series. I know at first the plan was to do like 10 of these episodes, and we're at half of that now. So I apologize. I got pretty inconsistent, and for whatever reason put making videos off for a while. So in senior year, I'm excited though. I have a plan. I'm gonna try and put them out as frequently as I can. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Just stay tuned, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and turn notifications on so whenever I post lots of videos like this, going through fitness tests, game day vlogs for college soccer, training, just pitching in my advice and opinions here and there. So if you enjoy that, please subscribe. I appreciate it. But thank you all for watching. God bless. I will see you guys in the next video.